Hey guys, today is Tuesday, October 25th, and we're going to talk about benefits of niacin and how it can help lower cholesterol and blood pressure. And as you know from some of my earlier videos, I told you about how I had a problem with my blood pressure being regulated. And I want to tell you a little story about what happened. The doctors had a hard time finding a medicine to help control my blood pressure. Not only did I have high blood pressure, but my individual problem was it kept going up and down. It would repeatedly cycle, go up and down, and I would be passing out. And this is really what happened. My blood pressure will go up, then next thing you know, it will spike down real low, and out I go. And so one night, as they were trying to find a medicine to help me to get stabilized with my blood pressure, and I took it, and everything was fine. And I can always tell when I'm about to go out because my heart started doing that funny racing thing, and I felt it coming on. And before I knew it, I was getting ready to go to bed actually when this happened. I was living on the second floor at the time, and I opened the door and I was trying to get downstairs to my neighbors to get some help before I actually went out. And I started sliding downstairs to the first floor. I was still kind of aware of what I was doing, but I couldn't walk, so I just like sat down on the step and I was sliding down the steps, boom, 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 going down the stairs. And by the time I ended up on the first floor, bam! I hit his door, and they opened the door, and it was asking me, "What are you doing out here?" And I was like, "Oh, I need some help." And anyway, they called 911. I know you probably wonder, well, why didn't you just do that in the first place? I just was trying to get somebody to help me. But anyway, um, finally got my pressure regulated, and I have so many wild stories from because I have so many complicated health things going on. I just thought about sharing it with some of you guys because I never really talk about it openly publicly. So this is the first time I'm really opening up with some of these stories. So anyway, niacin is good for lowering your cholesterol, and it can help with your blood pressure. Now, niacin, if you want to do it naturally, as far as getting your body to process and create niacin, which is B3. That's the vitamin. It's B3 niacin. You can eat plenty of peanuts if you're a person that like nuts. You can eat your peanuts. I'm looking at my notes here, so don't mind me. Uh, Peanuts and what else was I gonna say? Liver. You know, we always talk about that liver and eggs. Not don't scramble your eggs. It's better if you boil your eggs. So get your eggs boiled, and that's for your niacin, your B3. Also, niacin is good for type 1 diabetes. Now, look, always check with your doctor before you try to do any adjustments yourself as far as trying to get insulin or your sugar level regulated. Always do that. And so niacin and type 1 diabetes is good for that. I'm going off my notes because, as I told you, I have all these things written in my articles, and so I just print it out and kind of give it to you because a lot of people don't like to go through and read all this stuff. But the positive effect of type 1 diabetes and niacin, because it's a B complex, and it helps to stabilize your blood sugar. What else I want to tell you real quick about niacin? The nutrients in niacin, it helps your blood vessels. If you have your blood vessels strengthened. I do want to also tell you too, for my blood pressure spiking and going up and down, and they couldn't get it straight, I ended up having an aneurysm. And so that's why I'm trying to help y'all get your stuff straight, because you don't want to run into all this craziness that I ran into. But I'm all right now. That was back a couple of years ago, and I had my surgery and everything's cool. Got my blood pressure regulated, so I'm okay. Now, niacin at work, it can actually help induce sleep. If you have trouble sleeping, you might want to get a little bit more niacin in your diet to help you fall asleep. And now, I want to do this real quick. The positive effects of niacin in your diet. It helps with joint mobility. If your joints are stiff, it helps to move your joints, get them joints going. We also already talked about lowering your cholesterol. And the funny thing is, I came across, if you are an alcoholic, I should even get into this because that's a whole different area, but nice and helping people who are alcoholics. But that's another video for another time. And to know if your body is deficient of this particular B3 vitamin, you may have trouble with diarrhea, tender gums, vomiting, inability to irritability. That's a hard one because if you're a woman that's over 40, you're gonna be irritable anyway because yeah, over the hill done kicked in. But now, what else we got here? Also, I want to tell you what's coming up next. I want to do some videos on education because that's my field of study is education. Anything to do with English composition and creative writing. But a lot of people who are in school, if you are first or second year college students, thinking about doing some videos on education, you'll be able to inbox me your essays and have me to look it over. It'd be like having your own personal tutor. And so I'll look it over for you and send it back and tell you how to improve your essay so you can get a better grade. So that's just something thinking about doing in the future, a little English comp 101. Let me know if that's something you would be interested in. Just inbox me and let me know, and we'll get that rolling. So that's our video for today. Y'all have a great day. It's been Indie Lady A, and bye. See you next time.